Hi, Media Design. I hope everyone is safe and is healthy and doing well. This is this is going to be, if you click on Please Watch First for the week 4 online learning instructions. This is the PowerPoint presentation. So when you click on the PowerPoint presentation, you'll automatically come to this. So I'm actually going to exit out of here to show you. So again, Media Design Week 4 Online Learning. So this is that first slide that you'll see. To actually listen to what we're doing, you're going to click on this Please Watch First. So that's what that is. So I'm going to go ahead and get you set up for our week. Now, I'm going to try to keep this simple and sweet. The first thing that you need to do is, of course, finish your week 4 check-in. So again, week 4 check-in, you're going to click on that. It's going to get you right to that Google form that you should be filling out for all of your classes for attendance policies. So please make sure you click on this and you fill out this form. It's the exact same form for the past 3 weeks now. So if you have not filled out any of your week check-ins, please start doing that now to get you set up for the 4-week process. And of course, check and watch this video. It's celebrating architecture. It's a great little video. It's just about a minute long. The next thing that we're going to do here is your agenda for the week. You're going to do that week 4 check-in. And then also too, there's that SketchUp assignment that we're going to talk about that was already on Google Classroom. And then of course, online learning exit ticket. We're going to talk about that. One thing that is missing on here is that we are going to go over the blueprint notes and information to help you fill out this online learning exit ticket. So what we're going to do, your ICANN is to label all the parts of a blueprint and to create a small digital rendered house. So those are the two things that we're focusing on. Again, we're focusing on blueprints and we're also focusing on rendered homes. So here we go. So the first thing is that SketchUp assignment. So this is the assignment that is posted on Google Classroom. So this was posted last week, and it was due actually April 10th, which was right before we got back from spring break. I was giving people extra time to finish that assignment last week. And only 1 or 2 people have done it. So the first thing is please make sure you click on this YouTube video to help you build your home digitally. It is based off of this SketchUp app. Oh, sorry. Here we go. See if it'll let me go back. Go back. It is based off of the SketchUp app. The SketchUp app is the app that we will be using to finish out the rest of digital media. So again, SketchUp is the app. This is the video that I would like you to watch to finish that assignment. Now, here's a great example that I wanted to show. This person, Angelita, actually had some great work that I wanted to show you. Hold on just a second. Let me get to it. She had an amazing work. And what she did was she followed the YouTube video exactly as what it says. And then she took screenshots of her screen. That's all you have to do, right? So she has a screenshot of the house that she created and submitted it as her project. This is what we will be doing for your final project. So just so you know, this is the way that we will be submitting our final project for this class. So please make sure you get used to using this program. We will also do blueprints, and I'll teach you how to do that a little bit later. But as of right now, this is the one thing I want you to get used to. Get used to building a small little house. If you can build a small little house on this program now, then building one later should not be as hard. So again, she did an amazing job here. We have, she did all 3 views, which is totally fine. You don't need to give me all 3 views. One view like this is totally fine. Again, she has the single story house, a roof. She added a chimney, which is very nice. She added the square window. And I love how the fact that if I zoomed in here or I could see inside the house, the door looks very realistic. And again, this is something she did using the SketchUp app that we will be using. So again, please do this assignment. It is your first IF for this class for online learning. Everything before is also going to be put into the gradebook for the COVID assignments. So please make sure you catch up on all of your assignments for this class. So that is that. So that's your SketchUp assignment. The next thing is and again, thank you, Angelita, for being that first person to do it and also knocking it right out of the park and being a great example. Again, so we have your space, just to review. Remember, space is the area around, between, above, below, or within an object. Again, there is this negative and positive space. So we really need to make sure we are working in space. That's our big ticket that we're going to be talking about. And that there is two different forms of it. So again, there's a positive space, space within an object. So the space inside the RAM. And then we have the negative space, which is this black outside of the RAM. We are going to be working with a lot of that because that's how you're going to be able to draw your houses. And with that, we will be, again, creating blueprints and floor plans for that. So again, please make sure, remember, positive space is the space inside of an object, like the inside of a wall or the inside of a couch. And then, of course, that negative space is the space around the object. We also, again, just to remember, foreground, middle ground, and background, we are going to be working it with perspective in the SketchUp app. And we've already went over this with our collage, but I just wanted to revisit those again to show you, again, layering is very important in digital work. Okay, so blueprints, right? So what is a blueprint? A blueprint actually is a draw up, a plan or a model of a house. It could be of a building. It could be of anything, to be honest. A blueprint is just a plan of what you're doing. Another name that a lot of people call it actually is floor plan. So floor plan is something that we hear a lot of, like, what does the floor plan look like? Where does this fall? So again, floor plan is another word that we hear other than blueprint. It also explains where things need to go. So if I do I want my bedroom right off the entryway? That's, I think, pretty unsafe. So the entryway the bedroom should not be right next to the entryway. That is a very poor drawn house. So that is something that, we can talk about where things need to go. And again, they could be digitally done or they can be hand drawn. Oops, is it going to come? So again, we do have this hand-drawn too as well for blueprints. So blueprints don't need to be digital. They can also be hand-drawn. Again, it just lays out where things need to go within the building or within the house. So for example, here we go. So this is actually an apartment building located here in Grand Rapids. So this is the apartment setup. And then, of course, this is the floor plan for it. So they have, it looks like the dishwasher is here, the sink, then the cabinets kind of do an L bent. They have the stove and then the fridge. So it looks like there is literally only one entryway. So that might not be the best setup because if someone is doing the dishes, they can't get to the fridge. But yet here is the actual setup of it. This is, again, we see the sink, we see the fridge, we see the dishwasher. Oh, and then we also, I'm sorry, not the fridge, the stove. We see the dishwasher, and then, we also see the fridge. And I bet you that's where a lot of things go wrong, is actually right between this area here. Another great one, again, It is a apartment complex here in Grand Rapids. This is their entryway here. So we have the main door, which is this here. And then off to that door is this like little nook. They consider the dining room, right? And it has the 1, 2, 3 windows. And we see those windows here, 1, 2, and 3. And I'm assuming then here's the windows, here's the door. Off to this side must be that bathroom that they have here. So it's like instantly come in, here's the dining room, and I'm assuming off to the side that's not pictured is the bathroom. So again, it just shows you where things fall within a building. So again, a floor plan or blueprint is just kind of designing or showing where things are in a blueprint. If you notice, it does not say lights, right? We don't have this light fixture right here because that is something when we create blueprints, we're not going from floor to ceiling. We're actually going about from floor to about halfway. So just imagine that we're cutting. I don't know if I can, here we go, that we're cutting all of this in half. If I cut this wall in half, I don't really see the light fixture, but I do see, hold on, let me go back here. We do see the windows, right? We see the windows, boom, 1, 2, 3 windows. We see the door, but we don't really care about the light fixture because, again, it's too high up. And, of course, we don't see vents either. Vents are not included in a floor plan. It's just the basic layout, again, of the building. So, but moving on, another thing that you have seen pretty much a few times, we've done this actually. This is just a review for you. But last time we did this was right before the stay home, stay safe order was placed upon Michigan. So everything is written in symbols. So everything is written in symbols because, again, if I wrote dishwasher, stove on my floor plans, it's going to be really hard to see what the actual setup is because there's going to be all these words, right? I don't really care about words. All I really care about is where things are going. So symbols of objects, doors, and windows. So we have like the toilet, the shower, the tub, the sink, right? They have a ceiling light here, but sometimes we see them, sometimes we don't. We have the sink, the double sink, a dishwasher, things like that. Everything that we see here, we just go based off of symbols. We don't go based off of the words because, again, it's too much and it actually kind of makes it hard for the client or the architect to see where things go. So with that, this is a great video. I'm actually not going to play it for you because it's about a minute, but please watch it because they do explain in detail, kind of simpler terms, what a blueprint is. And then, of course, why or how a blueprint is drawn. So, and it's only about I think 3 minutes, maybe even a minute and a half. It's not very long, but it's a great video that explains a lot of what I just went over for you. So with that being said, that is it for me. I do want you to go ahead and click on this online exit ticket and complete it. It will lead you to an assignment that you need to complete. It's going to be on wizardme.com. It's an interactive worksheet. So what it allows me to do while you're doing this exit ticket is there is all kinds of stuff that you can use. There's drawing. There is absolutely amazing, great stuff here. So again, the online exit ticket looks like this. If you scroll down, here is the information. So you can this is the regular instructions. You can also listen to the instructions too as well. And if I scroll down again, the first questions are, what are some key things you know or remember about Frank Lloyd Wright or architecture? again, you can listen to it and then write your answer. Now, if you are someone where writing is not your strong suit, you can also record your answer. So again, what are some key things you remember about Frank Lloyd Wright and architecture? And you can record your answer or type it, whatever you choose to do. The next thing that you need to do for this assignment is label the parts of a blueprint. If you look on this blueprint, there are dots. When you click on the dot, you're going to type in your answer. So what do you think this is? What do you think that is? Or what do you think these are? Now, if you go back, if I click very quietly back over, all of that is located here. Okay, so that is also an option for you too as well. So please remember, you can use your notes, and I do state that in the instructions. Now, if you scroll down, the very one to last thing is draw a house with a door, roof, and windows. So again, it could be 3D, it could be 2D. I just want to know, do you know what a roof, a door, and windows look like on a house? And again, pretty much, do you know what a house is? It's just kind of like just to see where you are. Another thing is, and then you can match up Frank Lloyd Wright work. So this one you might have to do a little research on, because we did do this back before we had the stay home order. And again, you're just matching up what do you think? So again, a row of windows and glass doors that allow light into the room. Is that prairie style? If it is, you're going to click on it and you're going to actually click and drag it over and it will connect. So it's like almost like plugging things in. If you don't agree with that one, then maybe you think it's this one. I don't know. It's up to you. Okay. When you're done, let's see if I can move this out the way. Can I move this? Well, I don't, it's going to be hard for me to do that. But anyways, when you're done, there's this little blue button here. When you click that blue button, it's going to say submit. And then it's going to tell you, are you sure you want to submit your, let's see if I can close. There we go. Hand in your work. You're going to click on that. And then it's going to say, now is a good time to go over your answers before you turn them in. You can double check your work and see if it's all set to go. If so, then hit confirm, hand in work. And then I will get an email saying so-and-so did their work. Okay. I'll probably, thinking about this now, maybe have you write your name or something here, so that you can, so I know whose name it is. So that's probably what I'll do for this one, now that I'm thinking about it with you guys, is here for this one, I'm going to have you write your name. Okay, so write your name and then go through the worksheet. Once you're done, hit confirm and you are all set. So that is it for my online presentation. If you have any questions, if you don't understand something, click on this I don't understand and it'll give you a Google form. You just need to fill that out with your name and information or questions or whatever you need help with, and I can get back to you as soon as possible. And then of course it says stop and finish, because this is it. There's nothing else for you to do. You are all set. So again, please make sure, if you don't know what you need to do, come back to your agenda. You need to do week 4 check-in, SketchUp assignment, online learning, and exit ticket. Those are the only things that I need from you. I hope everyone is safe and everyone is doing well. There's a few of you that I have reached out for in regards to a PS3 assignment via email. Please do those as soon as possible. If you are a senior, I will not sign off on any credit until I have the low poly portrait and your PS3 for that portrait. Also, your packaging and design. If you have not done that project too as well. So there's, again, those 2 projects and the PS3 form that was sent out to you via email. If you've done those, you're all set. If you have not, then those things I need from you seniors. Everyone else, we're going to continue to go through this, continue to go through media design, and then finish up with architecture. This is our last unit, and we will be all set. Thank you so much. Hope you guys are safe. Have a great day. Bye.